Hi friends, my name's Chandra and I make videos about reading, writing, and all things books. Today's video is things that you can listen to when you are writing. Because I know a lot of you are participating in Camp Nano, I thought I'd share some ideas for things that I listen to and have listened to while I'm writing to help me stay on pace and keep focused. So number one, I like to listen to music to set the mood. So since I write historical fiction, I'll go back and I'll find music that was written in the time period where the story takes place, music that the characters would have listened to, and I like to listen to that while I'm writing. Another thing for music is songs that will set the emotional tone, so not necessarily from the same time period, but things that will bring out the stress and tension of whatever it is that the characters are dealing with. Number two, I love to listen to ambient sounds, so rain, wind chimes, fireplace, snowstorm. Those are some of my favorites. And those you can find on Apple Music or Spotify or I think Pandora as well. You can find any of those. But something else that I like to listen to, which I've found more on YouTube than anywhere else, ambient sounds that are not from nature, but that can be specific to the environment that your character would be in or where you feel productive. So you might listen to a sound like a bookstore ambient sound video or coffee shops. Some of those can range a little bit more into number three, my point three. Words are so hard today. But you can also find things that would be specific for your characters, whatever environment you think they may potentially be experiencing. Look for ambient sound videos or playlists or soundtracks that relate specifically to their environment, not just to your environment. Number three, ASMR. This one you may actually find, as I mentioned, more of the ambient sounds for your character's environment than you might find in an ambient sound playlist or music list. You might find a little bit more ASMR channels that have specific scenes or settings. So they'll be shorter, about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Some can be longer, but it might be more specific to what the environment your character might be in. Granted, it's very soft background noises, so it's not, I don't find it personally distracting, but again, it may be a little bit more information that's more distracting for some individuals. But if you're just like brainstorming or thinking about the environment and you're trying to get a little bit more in place of where your character would be, there's some awesome ASMR videos that may help you do that. Number four, mood sounds, office, coffee shop, traffic. These are kind of ambient noises, but can be a little bit more specific. Like if you find that you think really well while you're in the car, then listening to traffic sounds might be interesting. I don't know that it's necessarily as relaxing as ASMR. It probably depends on the person. And again, I mentioned the coffee shop one, which may just be like the environment of working in a coffee shop. So it really could be either way of like ambient sound is in your characters in that environment, or you prefer to work in a coffee shop, so that makes it more comfortable. Office sounds are actually quite nice because it gives the impression of not working alone. So this is more for you specifically than necessarily about the character, but if you like to have that feeling of like there's other people being productive around you, the office workings, collaborative workspace sounds are pretty great. The mood sounds would be a little bit more of like lo-fi beats for X. So lo-fi study beats or like lo-fi jazz. You can really find lo-fi for just about anything. There's no talking, there's no lyrics rather, so it can be a really chill vibe for whatever you're thinking specifically. Like they have space ones. They have like, you name it, they've probably got it in lo-fi, and those can be really soothing to listen to while you're working. Number five, meditation tracks. This wouldn't be specifically guided meditation, although it may be. I know that the Honest guys, who I will link below because I listen to them a lot, they have different fantasy settings for meditation. So if you're having a hard time visualizing a time or a place, they may have some options in their meditation tracks that are really helpful. They also have such a soothing voice. So there is some talking in this one. This one I would recommend more. Well, they have some with talking and some without talking, so depends on what you're looking for. But if you're just trying to like calm your mind and relax and like get into something, they have some great ones. And their ambient sound videos are also fantastic. So here are some ideas of things that you might like to listen to outside the normal for your writing or brainstorming or editing or whatever the case may be. I'm sure there's something on this list that would be helpful if you are at all interested in writing. I hope it's helpful. Let me know if you listen to any of these or which one is your favorite in the comments. I would love to hear it. Or if you have additional recommendations, leave that below for me too. Help a girl out. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.